You know, about 6 years ago, Yamaha launched their retro 70s throwback machine, the XSR900. It was a 900cc inline triple with a round headlight, traditional-looking tank with knee cutouts, and an upright riding position that shouted, "This is a motorcycle. Just throw a leg over, fire it up, and go." We loved it. Fast forward to today, and the next generation XSR gets almost a 90% refresh. Everything from an updated engine delivering more power and torque to a new engine electronics package that delivers a pile of rider aids thanks to the new 6-axis IMU. We're talking lean-sensitive traction control, slide control, front wheel lift control, and brake control. Then there's the new chassis with a fully adjustable inverted fork, the Brembo master cylinder for better front brake feel, and very nice 17-inch aluminum wheels finished in my favorite color. So how does the new and improved XSR 900 work? Well, here now is a former BMW rider, Phil Dawson. So Phil, you're typically a BMW rider, and I thought it just might be fun to expose you to something like this, you know, a 900cc triple that's not in the BMW wheelhouse. What was your first impression when you saw the bike?
Well, thanks, David. You nailed it. First of all, I came into motorcycling in the 80s.
Yeah.
And so the throwback, the heritage throwback is kind of right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm used to the smooth power. You know, light on the brakes and everything, and this was wonderful.
Yeah,
I was wouldn't say surprised, but it was just a joy. I felt really comfortable as soon as I pulled away and got on it. So
yeah,
definitely enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a basic motorcycle, right? Like everything's where it's supposed to be. And it's got an exposed, you know, 900cc triple engine. Let's talk about the motor first. You fired up. What did you think of the engine?
Well, I'd never experienced a crossplane before, and of course read about it, and it was just wonderful. All the benefits of an inline four, which I'm used to, sans the boxers of the BMWs, and you know, just a great sound. The exhaust is a little funky. I'm used to the tail pipe of none there is which, but. Really enjoyed it. It came on around 7,000 RPM, and but not in an unmanageable way.
Right.
And that's what was really nice about it. It was the whole balance of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Braking, suspension, again, confidence inspiring.
Okay, you mentioned the suspension. We hit some pretty rough roads today. The suspension, the brakes?
Well, didn't fuddle with anything as it came. It was good, and I'm 6'1", just shy of 200 pounds. So the ergonomics, I like to sit in a bike. So this one was great. Really absorbed the bumps, and really in the corners, really felt planted. Again, confidence inspiring.
What did you think about the wide bars, the saddle, the foot pegs, like just that whole riding position?
Yeah, again, for me, it was great. A little bit lean forward, nice on the back. Of course, you've got the wind pressure holding up once you're up to speed.
Yeah.
And so for me, it worked nicely. The pegs are high, and you can adjust them a bit. But for me, the setup was perfect, and really enjoyed it. As you could tell with a smile on my face when the helmet came off.
What did you think of just the overall fit and finish? You know, you mentioned the 80s. I'm saying 70s with the gold sort of rims that we're used to back in the 70s. The color scheme of the old 400 two-stroke.
Right.
So yeah, what did you just think of the fit and finish?
Spectacular. Again, I'm used to, you know, a pretty good standard, but I couldn't find anything. And what really surprised me is normally I'm the black, and it comes in, I think they call it raven black. But this color, I'm a convert right off after the straight black. So I really enjoyed that. The passenger pegs flip out of the way really nicely, and don't mar the design at all.
Was there anything that disappointed you or anything you would change with the motorcycle?
Well, even with a short time on the bike, the seat, I mean, it's sport oriented for sure, and certainly appropriate for what the bike does. probably it would be a bit sore, and if you were doing some long distance riding.
Yeah.
Not really what I think this was for, but that's the only thing. Again, it was just spot on when I threw the leg over and popped her into first and headed down the road.
Mm-hmm. Who would you recommend this bike to? Who's this targeting?
Yeah, this one definitely. I would suggest probably a seasoned rider, not your first bike.
Yeah.
Yes, it does have the different modes, and you can dampen it output quite a bit.
Yeah.
But you know, this thing wicks up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Right? And you can get into trouble real fast, you know, if you're not anticipating and thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Down the road.
Very, very good. Nice job. I would agree. Well, thanks for joining us today. You did a fantastic job. We stayed dry. I'm amazed.
It was a miracle. Just hit the spot. So thank you very much.
Yeah, great job.
All right.
Thank you.